Class. Today we're going to continue our basketball unit. Real focus is going to be on catching today. Alright, so what we set up here is going to be a 3v3 keep away game. Now all we're doing is because we're focusing on catching. There's going to be no dribbling, these are just going to be passes. You're allowed to pivot, there's no stealing. Once the ball is caught, it's caught, there's nothing you can do about it, just containing and defending. The only way you can steal it if the ball is in the air. And all we're doing is Jordan's going to be on my team. All we're going to do is we're going to be passing, move around, trying to find an opening. No pass to me.
And for the passer, try to find someone in open space. The receiver is going to try to get into open space. The passer is looking to lead them there too, to make it easier to catch. And if you've ever played monkey in the middle growing up or in a E class already, you'll catch up on this very quick. It's just keep away with larger teams. And we're focusing on proficiency catching.
A couple things to remember, a couple cues that will help you going along with this in terms of just the catching fundamentals. In general, you really want to focus on having your thumbs pointed at each other, because what that's going to do is as you're receiving the pass, it's almost simultaneously that the ball is going to be stopped by those thumbs that are looking at each other, and then that's going to give the signal for your other 8 fingers to close on the ball at the perfect time. So if you slow it down, it's going to look like the ball is going to make contact with your 2 thumbs first, and then your other fingers are going to close on top of it. Another cue particular to this game is just going to be moving around a lot. We may be playing very small, that forces you to move around. So if you guys are staying still all the time, it's going to be tough for you to complete these passes. It's going to be 5 passes. That's going to be considered 1 point. And as we continue, we will up the difficulty or lower the difficulty in terms of how you are doing. So let's split up into 4 teams of 3. I know we're a little uneven. We have 11. So me and Jordan will get in on one of the 3 teams. Let's split up. 3v3 here. Another 3v3 on the other side.
You guys pick your own teams.
I'll play with the team that has 2. Don't worry if you have 2.
And remember that you can't bounce pass.
Okay, the informing was clear. The informing was clear, but the demonstration needs improvement in the sense that we always want to demonstrate exactly what the students are going to be doing. So to take volunteers from the group and demonstrate exactly what you said that you want them, highlighting or emphasizing the cues is what you wanted to do. That did not happen.
The person with the ball, arms reach distance.
So you can tell that this is a very dynamic lesson. It's perfect for the utilization level. You can tell that all the movements taking place with the shuffling, looking for open spaces and all of that, that is part of the utilization level. That's a combination. So a very good lesson for this. I am still not hearing cues, specific cues out loud by the teachers. So cues are not there so far. I heard a good job.
Remember over there, think about your thumbs, making sure they're placed together.
Okay, he mentioned thumbs there, but in the middle of the game, a little bit difficult for everybody to hear that. So they have to be in coordination with the teacher here to say that. But also the demand of the task. That's what's at the heart of the lesson here, which is just to look for the open space and perform the accurate pass. the command was adding the bounce pass, nothing else.
Okay, let's pause real quick. Let's hold the balls down there. I really like how I was seeing you guys were moving very, very well. You were making sure those thumbs were facing towards each other. It was very, very good. So let's up the difficulty a little bit. Instead of 5 equaling 1 pass, let's make it about 8. Let's make it a little bit challenging for us. This is going to focus on you guys moving a lot faster in a short period of time. All right, so you guys are going to really have to focus about catching and everything and moving around, finding those open windows. Eye contact is very important here. So whenever you're ready, you can start that.
Okay, now eye contact, use of the thumbs, extend on your pass. All of those are very important. Secondary type of cue would be getting open, help your teammate. All of those can be mentioned here. I just don't hear them. Okay, he mentioned the pivot with the ball, not what was said before. So it's a matter of paying attention to the cues. You know, what exactly is it? Teacher here is making a good attempt to talk to both groups, but it's very challenging when you are part of the group. So the amount of passes, this increases that's an extension. And the game itself is the application, so already by default, this competitive aspect of it is part of your application. So cues, feedback, I think content is good, the activity is good. I think just the demonstration could be a little bit more specific, more technical in that respect. The cues needed to be coordinated a little bit better, and the provision of feedback. So some information, some feedback to improve those elements, those skills for next time. So right now, just to see what's going on, there's action going on, but the teacher is quiet.
Basketball, you guys probably seen an offensive pick, right? Yes. All right. So if someone has the ball and the other 2 people, don't have the ball, they can set picks for each other, right? The people on the offense, just like in a basketball game, to get open. So that's just something that you can think of utilizing in this game.
That's something we can go over for next class. In terms of right now, it's all just bring it in. So what really helped you guys to get consistent points in a row? What were certain skills that you guys came up with, whether if I set them or if you all figured them out on your own? What helped you during this game?
Levels. Levels going high when they're looking low.
It's really smart. A lot of fake outs is perfect. Yeah, that the receiver.
Okay.
Receiver. Constant movement. Constant movement, perfect. Eyes on the ball.
All of those are cues that could have been repeated. Yeah, plan 4.
Keeping your eyes on the ball when the ball's coming at you.
Perfect.
We went over. What are some of the cues for catching that you found most helpful?
Kind of.
Yep.
You got?
Yeah, right.
I'd say soft hands on the ball. Your hands guide the ball instead of being.
Don't be stiff.
Yes. All right,
Guiding it.
all right, thank you.
Okay.